My master sends me home with one brutal order. Opal, find the woman with a spring water spirit root. Don't come back without her. Back home, I take work hauling goods at a restaurant. Food is enough for now. A household steward wakes me. I am the household steward. Today is your wedding to our young lady Paige. Your family delivered you here, took 10 taels and left. 10 taels? My thoughts race. I was sold. Then where did my family come from? I decide to run. The steward catches me with a promise. Our she family is respectable. As a live-in husband, you'll eat well and live comfortably. She lists the terms: clothes, lodging, a carriage, and 10 taels each month. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go. Once I arrive, the household declares the wedding can begin. Steward, quickly fetch the young lady. Yes, sir, I'll bring her at once. The attendants are told to carry her out. Bring her out. Then confusion erupts. Where is she? How are we supposed to carry her out? The father leads me to a jade ice coffin. Young master, see for yourself. This isn't a corpse. She is still breathing. 8 days earlier, his daughter had suddenly died. I spent everything on this jade ice coffin. On the funeral day, its ropes snapped by themselves. When they opened it, Paige still had a faint heartbeat, yet she never woke. The person who brought you said you two were a match made by heaven. Your marriage might revive her. The father asks, young master, what is your surname? My surname is Opal. I still refuse the idea. A match made by heaven? I can't marry someone in a coma. A coma? I explain. On Kunlun, we call people without awareness living corpses. They can't speak or move, so they are like plants. The father fires back. Joining the Shi family is your good fortune, yet you still complain? A ghost? Fine. I accept the wedding. A figure blocks the road. Dog, get out of my way. The figure answers, it's you. I look closer. Are you Paige? The steward hears only me. Groom, who are you talking to? I begin using the Kunlun windshielding technique. Paige's attack breaks through the barrier. One strike reaches me. Pretty strong. It even tickles. The embarrassment burns. If this gets out, my reputation as a Kunlun disciple is finished. I already feel wronged enough. Paige mocks me. Yesterday you were a dog blocking the road. Today you're my husband? Who's a dog? You kicked me without warning. I stare at her. How are you here? Weren't you dead? Why aren't you back in your own body? The steward worries. Young master, what's wrong? Are you seeing things? The steward hurries me. Please compose yourself. The wedding hour is almost over. Who said I was seeing things? She was just sitting on her own coffin. Paige is wearing red bridal clothes and chewing the family offerings. The father whispers, could it really be Paige? Paige calls out, Mother, I'm here. I answer with a Kunlun spell. The heavens and earth hold the source of all things. Expand your power and settle this evil. The spell succeeds. I seize the chance to leave. All right, let's go. Take me back to Kunlun for the reward. Paige struggles. Let go of me. Where are you taking me? Paige cries, my mother is still here. Nadia, her mother, turns toward me. Young Master Opal, my daughter. Paige insists, Mother, I'm here. I taunt her. You can't even move, yet you still bare your teeth at me? Then Frank arrives. Madam Shea, long time no see. Frank steps into the wedding. On this joyous day, why wasn't I invited? Have you forgotten your proper fiancé? Nadia answers, Frank, you personally ended your engagement to Paige when she became gravely ill. Why call yourself her fiancé now? Frank refuses to yield. Ending an engagement means returning the betrothal gifts. Those 2 shops your family gave us were worth 800 taels by now. He sneers at Nadia. I'll show mercy to a poor widow. Pay back the 500 taels you owe the Zhao family today. Nadia protests. Those old shops were demolished. They were never worth 800 taels. When we ended the engagement, we already returned part of their value in silver. Frank cuts her off. Spare me the excuses. You still think the Xie family's wine shop is a golden signboard? He presses harder. Even the well your family depends on has dried up. How will you brew new wine? You're simply trying to dodge the debt. Pay today, or... Frank finishes the threat. Give me the Xi father's residence instead. No money. Then Paige is still the Zhao family's wife. Men, carry her back. Nadia explodes at Frank. Frank, you bastard! I step between them. What skill is there in bullying a helpless woman? Zhao turns on me. What are you to meddle in my business? I'm your grandfather. It's only 500 taels. I can solve that. He points toward Paige's ice jade coffin. The Xie family has money, but that old widow spent it all on her daughter's coffin. Now they cannot produce 500 taels. Zhao sneers at me. A spouse sold into the Xi family for a wedding can pay it? How are you even sold? Unless the Xi family can make wine whenever its well produces water? The claim sounds absurd, but Zhao has heard a plan. This time, a capable expert gave us advice. If the wedding succeeds, Paige can be saved, and the well will flow again. Zhao reveals why he summoned Opal. That is why I invited young Master Opal. Fine, water from the well is all you need, right? I take over before Zhao can object. I will handle this. He snaps back. Why do you get involved? This concerns the Xi and Zhao families. Who are you? I face them both. Who am I? I'm Paige's son-in-law. Then I call for the ceremony. Come on, we marry now. The expert said my wife will awaken after the wedding, and the well will flow again. Zhao stares at me. You claim the well will flow after you marry? Yes, exactly. He points toward the ceremony. Then marry now. I want to see whether that water appears. His challenge hangs over the courtyard. If you finish the wedding and nothing happens, what then? I answer without backing down. If no water appears, the Xie family ancestral estate is yours. Zhao seizes the promise. You said that. I did. If water flows today, I complete the bargain. Then you leave, and the estate belongs to me. Zhao agrees at once. It's a deal. Zhao calls me by my assumed name. Young Master Opal, have you lost your mind? Good. Then wait and watch. He threatens. Try any trick, and I'll tear this place apart. The threat makes me falter. What did I just say? I was boasting. I only wanted to stand up to him. Nadia pulls me aside, terrified. This wedding is already a desperate gamble. How can you stake the Xie family's ancestral estate? If Mother I meet Nadia's worry directly. You accepted me as your son-in-law. Trust me once. I was chosen by fate as this marriage's match, so I can make that well. I finish the promise. Flow again and preserve the Xie family name. Nadia's warning turns cold. Opal, if you ruin this, I'll kill you. I read the courtyard's arrangement. Heaven above, earth below, water in the pit. Someone deliberately blocked the water vein, right behind this wall. Then I call out, what are you waiting for? Why have you still not begun the wedding? The reply comes quickly. The auspicious hour has not arrived. I watch the incense burn. Wait until it finishes. In the next courtyard, I question Paige. Tell me honestly, southeast of the residence, beyond that wall, have there been strange movements? Has anyone buried something there? Paige recalls the detail. Before the well dried up, the flower bed beyond that wall collapsed in the rain. They planned repairs, but I fell ill. The work stopped. The well is north, though. I connect the two locations. The flower bed is east, but its fallen stones and soil blocked the water vein beneath the Xie family's well. Other channels remain untouched. Someone blocked it with perfect precision. That discovery changes the plan. Ling Long, the eastern flower bed has collapsed. I cannot marry beside such ruin. Take people there immediately and clear it. Ling Long warns me about the obstacle. Son-in-law, the collapsed stones are white jade. Those boulders are too heavy. We cannot clear them quickly. My order leaves no room for debate. I told you to go. Go now. Ling Long hesitates, and I add, you dare disobey your son-in-law. Come here and accept punishment. I hand over a bamboo needle. Push this into the soil directly beneath the flower bed. Finish before the incense on the ceremony table burns out. The workers hurry away. Zhao scoffs. Your tricks are impressive. Move a few stones, and the well will flow? His confidence hardens. You will not escape today. I will see you lose everything. A report comes from the workers. The boulders are too heavy, and Ling Long is struggling to place the bamboo needle. The incense is burning down. I order, tell Ling Long that any method is acceptable. Finish before it goes out. Zhao presses the advantage. Stop struggling. Hand over the Xie family's land deed, and spare yourself the humiliation of losing. The incense shortens. With no easy answer left, I commit everything. There is only one chance. Bring me the incense and mark the auspicious hour. Paige's fear reaches me. What are you trying to do? If you ruin this, I will never forgive you, even as a ghost. I answer with absolute confidence. It is all on me. Mother, begin the wedding. The question remains hanging over the ceremony. What exactly is happening? The well erupts, and the household stares in shock. What kind of sorcery is this? The son-in-law's essence came out. Nobody can explain it. How is this possible? Someone remembers the warning that this well could never produce water. He clearly said it would stay dry. Who is he, and who is pulling the strings behind today's spectacle? The miracle saves the Xie family, and Nadia turns to me, overwhelmed. Son-in-law, thank you. The Xie family is saved. I told you, Mother, you don't need to worry. More people rush in as I let my strength give way. Someone help me. Hold me up. I'm going to faint. The act is convincing because my power really is gone. I was lazy with my cultivation, and this little spell exhausted me. What terrible luck. Then Nadia cries, Opal, are you all right? Don't scare me. Nadia takes command at once. Ling Long, bring people and carry the son-in-law to his room. Have the old matron fetch a doctor. The well has water now, and the Xie estate erupts into celebration. Frank has seen enough and prepares to leave. Please go. Your family is lucky this time. I will return for the debt in 3 months. If you still have no silver, I won't forgive you. Even after he leaves, the threat hangs over the household. I complain inwardly. I should have cultivated instead of slacking off. Then a voice asks, You're awake? The voice has been beside me all along. Do you even know what you are? No idea. Opal studies the unseen presence. You aren't a ghost, at least. Kunlun Mountain has never recorded anything like you. Come back to Kunlun with me. We can study this together. The voice refuses, then asks why I hid the truth from Nadia. Why won't you let me tell your mother you're here? If she knew her daughter stood right before her, The thought hurts more than the danger. She would be so happy. But what if I can't return? I don't even know whether I can get back into my body. Opal tries to reassure me, but the possibility remains. If you return, we'll deal with it. What if you don't? That would hurt your mother even more. My answer comes quietly. You have a mother too. You should understand. How could I bear making mine suffer? I don't have a mother. The truth of my condition is finally clear. You have no body, but you can still touch things. Usually, it works like this. If you force it, you can touch them. But in the next moment, Opal tests the strange rule. So that's how you snap the ropes carrying the coffin? Impressive, but bizarre. The voice answers. I can touch you easily. Opal examines the cold hand pressed against her. Your hand feels like frozen meat. Can you touch anyone besides me? The answer explains why this haunting is different. No one else. Only you can hear my voice. A sudden complaint comes from the bed. Hey, that's my bed. Who let you sleep there? Get up. Opal has spent the last of her strength. My energy is gone, so I need to rest. The voice remembers the binding spell. You used a talisman to pin me down. You must be powerless now. Just watch me deal with you. A servant calls from outside. Young master. Night has fallen. When the servant offers water, it's late. Drink this to calm yourself. Something feels wrong. Wait, this isn't right. The servant's voice suddenly sounds nothing like Ling Long. Ling Long never talks like this. The young master's body is wonderful, even sturdier than the guards. The disguised voice keeps flirting. This servant likes you very much. If you don't mind, I would follow you. Opal answers. Good. Opal finally catches the trick. You shameless flirt, trying to seduce a maid? Paige, you actually fooled me. Are you that bored? If I had my strength. The threat is clear despite my weakness. I would bind you again and make you stand all night. Paige taunts me. You think you're capable? I threaten a nastier disguise. If you talk back again, I'll possess the old matron from the laundry and accuse you of assaulting me. Explain that. Then I relent. Forget it. There is only one bed, and neither of us wants to yield. We'll make do tonight. It's big enough to share. Who wants to sleep with you? Get down. Paige protests from the bed. You're bullying a dead woman. Aren't you afraid people will laugh? I answer. Shout all you want. Nobody can hear you. Look, this quilt is made for two. The struggle continues beneath the quilt. What are you doing? Even exhausted, I can still deal with you. Paige fights back, but I keep her close. Let go. That move doesn't count. I'm only being kind. It's cold outside. Come closer and warm yourself. I'll hold you while we sleep. I let the teasing go too far. My good wife. Who is your wife? Then Paige asks, one last question. Can you possess a person? The answer gives Paige a way to reject every disguise. Yes, but only someone closely connected to me, carrying something of mine, and asleep. Good. Then you can't pretend to be the laundry matron and trick me again. By morning, Opal has recovered enough to speak. Thank you for today, Opal. Paige sees her opening and plans to escape. If I don't run now, when will I? If my senior fellow disciple learns I was sold here as a useless son-in-law, Kunlun Mountain will laugh at me for 100 years. Morning brings Nadia to the room. Madam, good morning. She sees Opal awake and asks, what happened here? The young master is awake? Yesterday's chaos has left Opal starving. You were busy all day yesterday. You must be hungry. I am. Even the household's welcome feels excessive. My muscles are cramping too, Nadia insists. This is far too polite. Sit down and eat. The kitchen prepared all of this especially for you. Nadia turns to the attendants. Serve the son-in-law. Whatever flavor he likes, prepare it exactly as he orders. The food is incredible. Even Kunlun's tasteless pills lose by a mile. Being this son-in-law is worth it. Young master, you saved the Shea family. Nadia promises my food, clothes and expenses will come from the palace. 10 taels a month should cover everything. 4 maids will handle my daily needs. Nadia has prepared 3 fragrant rooms, plus 2 breweries outside the city. Their profits and staff now answer to me. The Ek family is your home now. Really? The whole household is mine to command? I can hardly believe this. Madam, am I dreaming? No, dear. Eat first, then wash and change properly. Nadia calls me the pillar of the Shea family. Of course, father-in-law. Then she asks about what I saw yesterday. I quickly deny it. There was nothing. Hunger made me dizzy, and I saw it wrong. I frightened mother for no reason. Yesterday's first wash pulled water from the well. If I gather enough strength, the second one should awaken Yunqing. I'm not afraid of you. Nadia urges me to finish eating, then sends servants to bathe and dress me. What am I looking for? A woman with a water spirit root. Where is she? Instead of wasting time outside, she should be relaxing here. This is the life. I can stay inside, enjoy everything, and live off the sea family. Young Master Opal, this son-in-law position is mine for good. My ancestor chooses this moment to appear. Quickly, dress the son-in-law. The maids rush to make me presentable. The outfit makes me look more handsome than the city's richest nobles. Did mother give me something else? She gave me the key to the west courtyard. The west courtyard? You cannot go there. Why not? Because I forbid it. No one enters that part of the estate. With so many maids around, this one is clearly the prettiest. Come on, let's go. Where is the son-in-law going? We reach the west courtyard, where the household steward is tending the flower bed. How is the flower bed coming along? With this weather, I want to plant something there. Tell me what varieties you like, and I will plant them. Whatever you choose is fine. Peonies or roses would suit the courtyard. The maid offers to care for them. That solves everything. Perfect. I have time now. Take me into the west courtyard and help me find some seedlings. Paige catches us together and snaps at me. Opal, are you doing this on purpose? Flirting with my maid in front of me? Have you no shame? She reminds me that I am the Shea family's purchased son-in-law, yet the lazy husband nobody wanted has suddenly become popular. I invite Paige to look around with us. Miss, why not come inside and browse? Who wants to go anywhere with you? Still, having Paige nearby makes the walk less boring. Good girl, you're quite the beauty. The ancient tree towers over us. This tree must be very old. It is centuries old, older than this estate itself. That is strange. A tree older than the house should not look so ordinary. I study its trunk. How can such an ancient tree have not even a trace of spiritual energy? Then Kara Langley appears. Kara is here? My hearing catches her approach. Son-in-law, you have sharp ears. Yes, Kara has come. Why would Kara come to this remote corner so early? Paige suddenly warns me. Opal, hide, quickly. Hide before she starts questioning you. Move faster, use a heavier dose today, and make sure he cries himself empty. Leave no trouble behind. The truth hits me. Kara is poisoning the tree. It was you. You were the one harming my tree. The trees scream tears through the courtyard. The awakened tree is shrieking. This is like carving flesh from a living person. Son-in-law, something is wrong. Do not act rashly. That tree is the lifeblood of the Shea family. After my father-in-law died, Kara seized control of the household. So Kara poisoned him too. Mere poison could not seal a spirit tree. A mortal woman could not do this alone. Someone else is behind her. Who's there? You must be. Kara finds me first. So you're my niece's new husband? You're handsome. My niece is truly fortunate. Why are you here, son-in-law? I completed the wedding ceremony yesterday, but I haven't met the elders. What should I call you? Kara answers. My late husband and the former family lord were cousins. Call me Shen Yang. Shen Yang then. Why have you brought people into our inner courtyard so early, to the west wing? Madam has no interest in these odd chores. I only came to help a little. Tell her my mother-in-law gave you the west wing. Son-in-law, who are you talking to? Mother-in-law just put me in charge of the theater. I'm new here, so I hope to learn from Shen Yang. Shen Xiaobei, send them out and leave the bucket here. You two, go outside first. I have something to discuss with Shen Yang alone. This son-in-law's orders mean nothing? Then I'll fetch my mother-in-law and let her judge. You two, leave first. The bucket draws my attention. What exactly is inside it? Just ordinary well water. The weather has been dry, so I came to water the tree. Kura invokes the tree's history. It was the former lord's most treasured Kunlun tree. Does the Shea family need sulfur mixed with black dog blood to save it? I expose the truth. That would burn the spirit tree's roots and sever the family's fortune. Kara erupts. You poisonous woman, you dare sever my family's fortune? You won't get away with this. Catch her with the evidence and drag her before my mother-in-law. The room clears, leaving Kara and me. Look how frightened Shen Yang is. If I truly meant to harm you, why send the two servants away? Why not simply report me to my mother-in-law? I was only testing whether Shen Yang and I were on the same side. Son-in-law, this old woman doesn't understand. There's no need for polite evasions. I state my price plainly. I came to the Shea family for money. Yesterday I drove away Frank Radcliffe and protected the ancestral home. Yet my mother-in-law gave me only a side room and 2 distilleries. That isn't enough for me. Kara recoils. Shen Xiaobai, have you gone mad? You actually helped him. Destroying this tree would ruin the Shea family and make me rich. I fully support it. Afterward, besides the shops I already receive, Shen Yang must give me a 2-courtyard residence. Kara sees the advantage. If this man truly removes the spirit tree and the Shea family goes bankrupt, my son can claim part of the estate, but he's only a live-in husband. Is he deceiving me? If you don't trust me, forget it. I'm a Kunlun disciple. I can make well water pour upward. I meant to solve this tree problem for you, but I'll leave if you refuse. Kara stops me. No, Shen Yang trusts you. This spirit tree is too strange. I've poured medicine on it for days without destroying it. You can really destroy it? A broken tree is nothing. Leave it to me. Son-in-law, that's generous, but afterward the other distilleries belong to my son. You can't take them. Don't worry, I only want the courtyard. The bargain moves indoors. Auntie, let's find somewhere to discuss this properly. Have Ling Long remove the bucket. No one touches its handle. Carry it with both arms. I cut Kara off. Enough of that nonsense. Nadia trusts me now. Once I tell her, Kara's plan is already moving. Let her cut down the tree. Then Paige will wake. Let her do it herself. How satisfying. Kara asks what comes next. Then what? Bring her before mother? Paige arrives with the others. Sister, Why did you all come together? Paige explains, I went to the west courtyard to water the osmanthus tree. I ran into Opal, and Opal told me about the tree. Do not change the subject. Have the steward bring up the bucket. Paige confirms it. Yes, I saw Kara in the west courtyard, and I saw her bringing her accomplice. Paige continues, that accomplice meant to destroy the Shi family. Together, they planned to ruin its property. Kara rejects the accusation. I do not know what poisoned Opal against me. This lonely old woman only poured medicine over the tree. Paige points to the stakes. That tree is the Shea family's lifeline and the key to its wine. If it dies, the winery is finished. She exposes the motive. By clan law, if the Shi family goes bankrupt, distant relatives may handle its property. Then your son could claim his share, couldn't he? Kara protests. Sister-in-law, listen, that is not true. Paige presses her. Opal arrived yesterday. How could Opal know the Shi family's division rules? Kara bristles. I never expected you to be so cunning. Nadia demands fairness. The X family trusts evidence, not accusations. Nadia turns to me. Opal, you claim Kara plotted against the osmanthus tree. What proof do you have? Without proof, even I cannot defend you. I stake everything on the accusation. If I cannot produce hard evidence, Nadia, I will give you both shops and the courtyard you granted me. The Eke family must not suffer this insult. The steward is ready with the bucket. Kara begins. As the saying goes, the steward finishes the thought. To catch a thief, find the stolen goods. Nadia examines the contents. You are the brewing expert. Smell it. Nadia identifies the poison. There is sulfur here, and another strong, fishy smell, like dog blood. The steward confirms. Sulfur mixed with black dog blood, exactly as Opal described. Paige is devastated. Sister, I never thought you could be this kind of person. The Yek family treated you well. How could you? Kara fires back. I did not bring that bucket. It has nothing to do with me. You framed me. Nadia demands. What proof says it belongs to you? Kara challenges the accusation. What evidence proves this bucket is mine? A servant answers. I personally saw you carry it with 2 servants to the west courtyard to poison the tree. Kara seizes on the testimony. So you saw me in the west courtyard? The servant clarifies. I only saw Opal. Why were you hiding? Kara turns the scandal against me. The young lady is still lying in the guest house, near death, while her maid met Opal secretly in the west courtyard. I caught them together. Kara insists. They feared I would expose them, so they struck first and framed me. You must see how easily people deceive you. I answer the false charge. You old fraud, you are turning the accusation around. We caught you red-handed, and you are still lying. Nadia orders. Step back, Opal. Nadia asks what I can say for myself. I answer, I can prove my innocence. I have a way. A proof occurs to me. Call the 2 servants who followed Kara to the west courtyard. Let them face her in court, mother. If she claims I framed her, they can answer. I make the proposal plainly. Bring the 2 servants who followed Kara to the west courtyard. Let us confront them here. Kara accepts. Then confront them. I am completely innocent. Nadia orders, bring those 2 servants here. They plead, Mistress, please understand, we are Shi family people in life and death. How could we poison the tree? The servants deny everything. This morning, we only followed Kara to the west courtyard to water it. We never saw that old wooden bucket. Opal, why falsely accuse us? I had figured it out from the start. Why else would I make the steward carry that bucket? Opal, stay with me and learn. To my mother, I add, please bring some stove ash and ink paste. Bring it here. The handle is smeared with dog blood and sulfur. Ash will reveal every fingerprint. No 2 people share the same print. Since none of you touched this bucket, leave your prints beside mine. If they differ, mother, give them my shops. How can that count? Official documents use ink on paper. Why wouldn't it count? Please spare us, son-in-law. Kara forced us. She forced us. We never wanted this. I turned to the servants. Drag them out. Beat them with boards. Then throw them out of the Shi family. Madam, I was wrong. I was blinded by money. Please forgive me this once, son-in-law. I face Kara's betrayal directly. Kara, how should this be handled? Betraying the family and plotting over its property means expulsion under family law. Then expulsion it is. I give the order. Take them away and leave the rest to the family council. If Paige were still here, outsiders couldn't bully us like this. My mother cries. Don't cry, mother. Your daughter is here. I have watched over you, and I will protect the Shi family. I will find a way to wake Paige and reunite you both. Son-in-law, thank you. Without you, I would still be deceived. Mother, you needn't thank me. It is my duty. Protecting the Shea family was always my responsibility. As for Paige, we can only do everything possible and leave the rest to fate. I no longer ask her to wake. I only want her to live. As long as she lives, even inside that coffin, it is enough. I will find a way. There has to be one. Why are you stopping me? I said I would reunite you 2. Of course I need to check your condition. You lecher, don't touch me. Who knows whether you'll take advantage of me? I am acting out of kindness, and you treat me like a donkey's liver. I am a lecher? Fine, fine. If I don't squeeze you a little, won't this reputation go to waste? Opal, wife? We are properly married, after all. We even slept in the same bed. So why are you acting shy now? Trust me once. We haven't known each other long, but when have I ever failed to stand beside you? Then how are you planning to examine me? Let me see. Where is the problem? There is no problem anywhere. Your 3 cores are empty, without even a trace of energy. Without question, this body is a corpse. Yet it is truly alive, since everyone thought you were doomed. Having breath left is already a gain. It is not entirely bad news. While checking your energy, I found your liver energy blocked, so I cleared it for a while. Your body may start passing gas. You, Opal, son-in-law, you worked hard. How is Paige? Paige is stable for now. Don't worry, mother. The ice jade coffin now rests in the estate's best position, due north by the main gate. Yes, a sage advised us to place it there and also told us to wash the coffin. He even examined you personally, son-in-law. That sage was right. He restored the well water and exposed the family thief. A sage? What did he say about Paige? He was a thin, tall Taoist. He gave those 2 instructions, then drifted away. Something is wrong. How could an ordinary woman know to poison the spirit tree with dog blood and sulfur? And how did the flower bed collapse on the eastern side, severing the water vein so perfectly? Kara had help. Mother, where is Kara's home? Turn right at the Shi family gate. It is half an hour from here. The answer stops me cold. Half an hour? What is it, Opal? Step across this brazier, Opal. It will drive away the haunted house's bad luck. I had servants prepare water with pomelo leaves. Wash again and don't carry the filth with you. I know, mother. How could a perfectly healthy person simply die? She was silenced. Someone wanted to cut off the trail. The collapsed flower bed left no evidence. The strange signs, the broken water vein, the poison aimed at the osmanthus tree, and Paige's wandering soul all connect. Exactly. Someone is working from the shadows. But why and who? Kara was killed only 1 day after her expulsion. The mastermind is ruthless and has been watching every move the Shia family makes. Watching what? If you want to watch, turn around and do it openly. Your husband is a very open man. Who was watching you? You are slandering me. I pretend to dismiss it. I just remembered something I wanted to tell you. Today, I actually followed you out of the Shea family gate. Before this, I could not even leave the residence. On Paige's funeral day, I could move only within the coffin's narrow confines. Being tied to a body is normal. Within the Shea estate, the wide range suggests their water spirit technique, but today, exactly, you rested on my shoulder and walked right out. I was wondering if it could be because we completed the wedding. Husband and wife share one heart. I carried half your karma. Now, I'm your second body, wife. If I return to Kunlun Mountain, you'll really have to follow me like an arrow. I'm not following you anywhere. You're staying here to honor my mother. You're the Shea family's son-in-law. I was drugged and tied up before you brought me here. If you want to argue that, I'll report the Shea family to the authorities. The Shea family kidnapped a young man from the Liang family. You weren't willing? Wait, what exactly are you saying? Your Shi family followed the proper process? Mother, how did I actually come to the Shia family? Son-in-law, what happened? At the time, the expert had just urged the ritual, and I was desperate. Where could I find a groom? Then a marriage broker came to the door and delivered you. What did the broker say? He said you had a gambling father, a sick mother, a younger brother still in school, and a helpless husband. You looked proper, even unconscious. I was still hesitating when the expert read your fate. He said you and Paige were destined spouses, so I chose you and paid for you. Oh, we're family now. You've done so much for the Shi family. That item should be returned to you, son-in-law. Bring it out, son-in-law. I was rushing then, afraid the ritual would miss Paige, so I didn't inspect the contract carefully. That caused the wedding's ridiculous name mistake. You've suffered enough. Take this back. I'm not unreasonable. If Paige truly gives you the promised wealth, it remains yours. If you marry again, I won't stop you. The money promised to you won't change. When you take another wife, that's only proper. I ask only that you still recognize this marriage in Sifong town. Recognize your marriage to the Shi family? That is a mother's love. Gentle, fair, and generous. I can't help envying it. The document makes my name impossible. Since leaving the mountain, I've told nobody what I'm called. I carried nothing that revealed my identity. Who sold me? From the moment I descended, a trap was already waiting. It was the owner of Baihua Tower. When I was drugged, I vaguely remembered that person's features. Baihua Tower is an official business, and the men and women inside, their bodies are controlled by the authorities. I've never heard of them drugging someone in the street and selling them elsewhere. Instead of guessing, go to Baihua Tower yourself. Your tricks worked on me. They'll work on that owner. You're right. We act now, before the trail grows cold. You're taking someone with you, in case negotiations fail and they attack you. I'm visiting a brothel. Why would I bring my wife's family? I can handle a few attackers. A little pressure will make him tell the truth. Is that so? Then why didn't you make Kara tell the truth? What are you staring at? Don't tell me the Baihua Tower owner died too. Did you hear? The Baihua Tower owner died suddenly 4 days ago. 4 days ago was the day I was sold by the broker. The trail has vanished completely. Look at you, so defeated. When trouble comes, we meet it. We can't find the trail or the mastermind now, but he'll strike again. When he does, we'll seize his hidden tail. What if he targets Mother next? He'd dare, wouldn't he? If he harms our family, it'll be too late. Exactly. The mastermind, he's acting without restraint. The only thing he hasn't destroyed is the old osmanthus tree. We have to revive it, no matter what. The ancient tree is nearly dead. Its fading trunk feels cold, filled with the silence of something dying. The pale green light, it has scattered. Not even a trace of spirit energy remains. I slept through my master's lessons on healing spiritual plants. How do I treat it? Think, idiot. I stare at the trunk. Are you planning to marry the tree and call it your brother? Don't panic. Mother has gone everywhere seeking experts and people who know how to care for ancient trees. If that could help, it wouldn't be like this. Finding help now is too late. I'm worried about you. Is that wrong? How can I not panic? If delaying this causes something to happen to your mother, who takes responsibility? If something happens to you, who takes responsibility? You're doing this for us. What else would it be? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shouted. I know now you're trying to protect us. Opal, don't be angry, all right? Nadia has already sent people to the city's largest library. They are searching the ancient books for a solution. Why should I solve everything alone? Then I remember Kunlun's wind chime transmission technique. It works through water veins. The X-estate sits on one beneath Sifong town. Wife, bring me 2 shells as old as possible. Page hurries to obey. Mother needs 2 ancient shells. I am going to set up the formation. The formation uses the shells as receivers, with the wind chime as its focus. A voice can cross 1,000 miles. Senior brother Opal? At Kunlun's transmission platform, the female disciple answers. Who is guarding the platform today? Me. Opal, please connect me to Master. Then recognition turns cruel. So it is the famous Kunlun Wastrel, Opal? She realizes who is calling. Junior sister Lin Xinyue is on duty today. I have an urgent matter. Please help me. Connect me to Master. I will repay you properly when I return. Even his usual rival is forced to plead. She seizes the opening. What happened to your grand plan to find a woman with a spring water spiritual root? Could not find one, so you came crawling back to Kunlun? Please, junior sister, just help me. Where is Master? Senior brother? Master uncle is in seclusion, refining pills. Senior brother Shane is managing the sect. Who has time for you, you useless thing? Her old resentment sharpens the insult. You were bold enough when you broke off our engagement because you could not produce even 50 years' worth of betrothal gifts. I cut through her taunts. I am speaking seriously. Someone's life is at stake. If Master is unavailable, connect me to senior brother. She refuses to yield. You cannot bear responsibility? You were Kunlun's lowest-ranked disciple. After only days below the mountain, you came running back for help. The humiliation keeps coming. If I were you, I would hide in a hole. How do you still have the face to use the transmission platform? Her broken transmission leaves the insult hanging. My anger surges, but her voice suddenly falters. The platform goes quiet. Even she notices the change. He argues so fiercely every day. Why is he crying now? My temper snaps inward. If she stood before me, I would tear that woman's mouth apart. Her blood can stabilize my pure yang body. Evil forces fear it, but I am outside my body now, carrying pure yin. I cannot touch her in this state. If she bleeds, I cannot help. I refuse to leave her here unattended. I have to get out. A pure yin body cannot remain away for long. It could harm this girl. Why is the air suddenly so cold? The route outside twists toward the eastern courtyard. Why am I going there? Then the truth hits me. Opal is performing a ritual inside, and everyone else was driven out. How did I fall asleep? I force myself onward. If something happens to Opal, what will we do? I must return to the bridal chamber and make arrangements. Kara's bitterness follows me. That useless thing should die outside with his spring water woman and rot there. At the transmission platform, Shane finds the female disciple smiling. What good fortune has made junior sister so happy? She looks up. Senior brother, why are you here? Shane's attention fixes on the equipment. What are you doing? This device cannot be arranged carelessly. The shells must be aligned, or they will disrupt the wind chime. I did not mean to. Someone just finished transmitting, and I had not cleaned up yet. Shane asks, who was transmitting? Opal. That useless fellow called for help, but the connection broke halfway through. He simply lacks skill and power. He has been lazy and stupid since childhood. Shane stops the cruelty. They may be close or distant, but fellow disciples need not be so vicious. Opal's cultivation is weak, but he is still Master's disciple. I only dislike his careless attitude, senior brother. Has Kunlun ever produced someone so shameless and unambitious? He is an embarrassment. Her defense continues. Everything I said was true, yet you scold me. Shane relents. Enough. Watch your limits next time. I know, senior brother. You are the best. I have guarded this platform all day, and I am starving. Come with me for some sweet rice cakes. Paige, leave yourself room when you act. Opal may forgive you, but he never committed a serious wrong. Do not speak of him that way again. Your master will hear this. You will be scolded. He would never punish me. He already disliked Opal anyway. The nameless fever still refuses to break after all those medicines. This is my fault. If I had guarded the door, Opal would not have been hurt. Do not blame yourself. The fever burns through Opal's body. Ling Long, she is so hot. The heat is warming my very soul. On our wedding day, she trapped me in her arms just as shamelessly. She saved the chef family and my mother. Now I have to save her. Hold on, Opal. I force myself to keep fighting through the fever. By winter's end, the fever finally breaks. It is all right now, Opal. Elsewhere, conspirators review the failed rescue. Opal used the wind chime to call for help today. I scrambled the rune network. Repairing it will take at least 10 days, so he cannot contact Kunlun. Good work. Keep watching. Watch the wind chime closely. He must not report the Shi family's trouble to Kunlun. Do not worry. Lin Xinyu will guard the transmission platform long term. Opal cannot succeed. If Opal insists on returning to Kunlun, I cannot stop him. His cultivation is weak, but he is very good at escaping. He will not make it back. You sound certain. Naturally, he will not return. The threat turns toward me. Paige, this game has only just begun. Once your fever falls, get up. There is still work to do. I wake to Ling Long's exhausted voice. Wake up. You watched over me all night. Who watched you? I did. Actually, I was only checking my meridians. Somehow, they have completely recovered. I am amazing. I turn to the question troubling me. What happened between you and Lin Xinyue? Who is she? Even her voice annoys me. She chatters like a sparrow. She is Kunlin's junior sister. Her spiritual root is mixed, but she is the sect's only water spiritual root disciple. When we were children, my master thought we were fated, so he arranged our marriage. She was proud and looked down on me, the weakest disciple. Later, she demanded 50 years of cultivation as her betrothal gift. If I had that much, would I still be Kunlun's weakest disciple? Of course I could not provide it. She broke our engagement before the entire sect, then mocked me whenever we met, just like yesterday. That woman is outrageous. She cannot see your worth. You may slack off, but when it matters, nobody is more reliable. When Frank came causing trouble, you charged forward to protect my mother. You knew nothing about him, yet you still protected Nadia. When I return to my body, I will go with you to Kunlun and settle the score. I will curse him until he is crawling across the floor. That is more concern than anyone has shown me besides my master. Naturally. You are my wife. You will come to Kunlun with me and meet my master. He may even reward me for marrying such an impressive woman. Who is your wife? Morning brings breakfast. Choose something. Eat more. You are too thin. Mind your own business. You only just recovered from a fever. Is such greasy food wise this early? Wife, let me have a few bites of meat. At Kunlun, I see meat only once a year. After coming down the mountain, you still make me eat grass. Spare me. How can the greatest sect under heaven lack meat? It is not that we lack it. Meat is forbidden. After 3 years of cultivation, disciples must avoid ordinary food. I cannot manage that, so I take fasting pills. Those pills taste like old grimes scraped from a lifelong bachelor's bedroll, kneaded into a lump. What is that? Good food costs money, so I had to save for it. I once saved 2 months to buy Lin Xinyu a pastry. She threw it on the ground. Even a dog wouldn't eat this. A passing master picked it up and comforted me. Paige calls me thoughtful. She simply didn't know how to cherish you. Those days are over. After that, I never bought pastries again. And I'll buy them for you. The X family has plenty of pastries. Eat as many as you want. You won't need to save money. I grin. Then I'll live off my wife and eat pastries every day. That should make up for every bite I missed on Kunlun. Nonsense. Eat your fill, then handle the real business. I refuse to believe Lin Xinyu guards the spiritual platform all day. 1 opening, 10 attempts, and still nothing. That girl must be interfering. She dares tamper with the transmission platform. Back on Kunlun, I'll report her properly and settle every old grudge. Then Paige spots me. Opal, what are you doing here? Mother, I was trying to send a message back to Kunlun for a healing method. It still won't connect. I'm sorry, I was useless. Why say that? Son-in-law, you've done wonderfully. Come, let me introduce you. This is Joel, once a physician in the palace. Even the former emperor praised him as a medical sage. He returned from traveling today and came straight here after hearing about our trouble. Dr. Joel, this is the Shi family's new son-in-law, Opal. He's remarkably capable. I bow. Opal greets you, doctor. Pleasure, young master. Your wife says you suddenly fainted and developed a fever yesterday. Let me examine your pulse, young master. Joel studies me. Your son-in-law hardly looks like an ordinary family's child. The transmission platform is still outside. This doctor's eyes are sharp. Doctor, you're joking. I'm only… Yes, my son-in-law is a Kunlun immortal disciple. His techniques are extraordinary. Paige points out Joel's expertise. He also practices energy cultivation and alchemy. Then she adds, look at his white hair and youthful face. Joel answers modestly, I studied at Kunlun and trained under the disciple of Xuanqing, the Kunlun master. The Kunlun disciple bows. Martial uncle, this disciple pays respects. Joel waves him up. Do not call me that. It overwhelms me. Joel explains, I sought immortality on Kunlun when young. My talent was poor, but those scraps of learning made me what I am. Xuanqing is the sect founder. Since you are his direct disciple, you truly are my martial uncle. Please rise. You needn't do this. Joel refuses to accept the title. By the Shea family's seniority, you're my elder. I should call you Grandpa Joel. Martial uncle is too much. Let us address each other separately. I'll call you Grandpa Joel, and you call me Martial Uncle. Opal, what are you saying? Joel settles it. We'll compromise. I'll simply call you young friend. Then he reaches for my pulse. Your wife said you fainted with a high fever. That happened. Medicine did nothing. Joel finds my pulse full and my breath steady. You don't look ill. That fever came from exhausting your true essence and suffering internal damage. Young friend, you're fine now, but after such depletion, you should need several quiet days to recover. Your pulse is overflowing instead. Strange. Could last night's fever have… My wife held me with yin energy to cool me. Perhaps my foundation is strong, so I recovered quickly. Joel nods. The young master has no serious trouble. Nadia turns to Joel. Then please come examine my daughter. The ice jade coffin is for Paige. Her mother found it through an expert's guidance. That expert sounds like a living immortal. I spent half my life seeking the Tao, yet found no path. Son, come examine him. The physician checks Opal's 3 dantians. They're completely empty. Not one trace of energy, yet his body is alive. Your judgment is correct, little friend. The elder turns to the household steward. Stay here with Opal and Joel. Whatever they need, the C family will provide immediately. Nadia retreats, crushed by Opal's condition. With a body this useless, I might as well have died. Paige, I turn to Joel. My mother-in-law is weak. Please prescribe something to calm her and restore her energy. Why ask me, little friend? Joel studies me. You were sent down by the Kunlun master to gain experience. Surely your cultivation is extraordinary. I failed at seeking the Tao and was sent away. How could I help? He answers. You specialize in keeping people healthy. This matter needs you. We head for the west courtyard. Joel, is this tree very old? Joel examines its damaged trunk. The tree is badly hurt. This will be difficult. Little friend, don't you have a communication platform? Ask the Kunlun master. I reach for the platform, but the voice snaps. Ask nothing. Lin Xinyu cut its spiritual vein while I was away. This isn't ordinary poison. Sulfur and black dog blood were mixed into an evil toxin that attacks spiritual veins. The tree has centuries of spiritual nature and could dispel some poison itself, but repeated doses have suppressed its vein too severely. Then it has no hope? Joel, can you save it? Joel answers, I learned a basic spirit-nourishing art on Kunlun, though it's extremely difficult. How difficult? No matter how hard, I have to try. There may be only one chance, but I want to save it. The art needs something pure and warming, combined with Kunlun energy. The same tree heart must be warmed with medicine. Joel, tell me what you need. Anything that saves this tree, I'll do it. No need for heroics. 3 things. First, dew gathered into rootless water. At dawn tomorrow, catch it in a jade bowl from the highest point of the Shea home. Second, the comb blood of a rooster over 3 years old. 1 strike only, before it can struggle and scatter its yang energy. Third, the heartwood of a 1,000-year-old tree deep in the mountains. Only your hands can take it. Another touch would drain its essence. So I must go alone. Yes, alone. The forest has bandits and wild beasts. Can the servants follow from far away? They can watch without touching the heartwood. Where do I find such an ancient tree? I know one. I found it while gathering herbs, deep in Black Wind Mountains south of here. There is a 7 or 8 century old tree there. As a Kunlun disciple, your energy should keep ordinary evil spirits away. I'll search my notes and draw you a map. You must go into the mountain too. Why are you coming? You need sleep. While you sleep, I can keep watch. I float above the road and spot bandits or beasts. The steward receives my orders. Prepare the jade bowl, find a strong rooster, and pack Opal's food and supplies. Do it immediately. Yes, madam. Paige still looks uneasy. I can't stop worrying. Can Joel really be trusted? I don't know, I admit, but Joel is far more capable than I am. Paige asks, then are Kunlun standards truly that strict? Someone as skilled as Joel was expelled from Kunlun. Paige presses. Are you saying I'm useless for still remaining there? That's not what I meant. You never said where I was useless. You're amazing. You say Joel surpasses you, but I think you surpass him. I'm genuinely useless. Joel really is better. I'm clumsy and lazy, and my master only kept me because he feared I'd starve in the streets. Paige refuses to accept that. You are very capable. This talisman is beautifully drawn. I finally explain the past. I wasn't always useless. I was Kunlun's greatest prodigy, able to remember anything, until testing at 7 found none of the 8 extraordinary meridians. After that, I became Kunlun's most famous failure. Paige watches me closely. Then she notices the mountain cold. You brought too few clothes. What if it rains? Do you have enough insect and snake medicine? I know, my dear wife. I packed everything. Paige suddenly stops me. Who are you calling your wife? Don't move. What happened? Paige, you can touch things whenever you want now. Really? Paige discovers she can touch things again. Xiaobai, I can touch things now. Last night, Opal held her through the night. Since then, Opal's chi has filled, and her power has surged. Even their wedding night never caused this reaction. The change suggests one answer. Could it be the yin and yang energy merging? Paige catches my movement. What are you doing? I have one experiment in mind. There is something I want to try with you. What is it? Sleeping together. Paige immediately hears the other meaning. Disciple, why are your thoughts so filthy? I correct her. I mean sleeping. Literally sleeping. That still sounds suspicious. Where did your mind go? Are you coveting my beauty, Shen Xiaobai? Paige presses the accusation. Say that again. I answer. I can touch food now. The result is real, and so is my confidence. Yes, I am. The real theory is more useful. I suspect that when you release yin energy, I absorb it. Then both our powers increase. We have to test it tonight. The test begins with control. Follow my guidance. Slowly release the yin energy inside you. Paige lets it flow, and the chi inside her starts responding. Her chi churns violently. It had stayed frozen before, unable to expand, but its edges are finally widening. My guess is right. How does it feel? Paige answers. Warm. Very warm. The energy keeps rising. Feel it. I can do this now. Paige marvels at the result. This is incredible. It is far better than merely touching solid objects. Keep going. Do not stop. I can feel my chi growing. Paige has heard that demand for 3 days straight. My lady, this is already the 3rd day. Paige is still demanding more. Even a drunken donkey is not this restless. I ignore the complaint. Sleep, continue cultivating, and I have a brilliant idea. What idea? I point toward the answer. Jump into my coffin and hold my physical body. The effect will surely double. Paige recoils. No, that is far too perverse. Absolutely not. The next challenge is standing in the courtyard. A chicken faces us, far more intimidating than expected. I am a Kunlun inner disciple, yet the largest thing I have ever killed was a mosquito. Why does this chicken look fiercer than a monster? A servant tries to steady Opal. Master, do not be afraid. We have 3 more chickens ready in the backyard. I refuse to worry about numbers. More chickens are fine. Missing the target is the problem, so give me. Paige cuts in before I finish. More. Shen Xiaobai, can you actually do this? Do not ruin everything with shaking hands. Pride answers for me. Who are you looking down on? I am still a disciple of the Kunlun sect. It is done, Xiaobai. Everything is here. Thank you. Seth looks at me with open envy. Senior, I envy you. You became the master's disciple, while I studied the way for 10 years and was forced down the mountain. I want to cultivate. I want to remain on Kunlun. If I could return, I would gladly die there. Without my master taking me in, I would still be a useless person with no spiritual roots. Opal. That leaves Seth wondering aloud. Would you also waste your life in the mortal world, growing old and weeping over the past at night, senior? The question hangs between us. Then Seth says, rest early. My first long journey makes the parting harder. Do not worry. Your husband is here. I will bring the tree marrow back for you and return before you know it. The ride jolts every organ in my body. At this rate, I should have walked. Paige fires back. By the time you arrived, the cherry tree at my home would already be dead. Paige studies me. Aren't you a direct disciple of Kunlun's master? Why not fly there? I explain. I can fly, but the mortal world lacks Kunlun Mountain's spiritual energy. Even Shane would drop straight to the ground here. Besides, how would I take you along? I cannot exactly tuck you into my arms. Paige answers at once. I can fly. You do not need to carry me, husband. Paige points toward the village. Let's stay one night and rest, then enter the mountain at dawn. I refuse. No, we are short on time. I am entering the mountain now. Paige's puffed cheeks expose her anger. Are you angry again? No, you look furious. I was wrong, all right? Do not be angry. My frustration turns inward. On ground like this, Shane would cross it as easily as level earth and reach the tree marrow today. I am only stumbling through dust. Then I correct myself. Even Shane and the others would never have let matters reach this point. They would have dealt with the mastermind behind it all. But they did not rescue the Shi family. The one who fought for the Shi family was me. Paige catches the meaning. It was you, I add. In a moment, fly higher and check for wild beasts. It is late, and many animals will come out to feed. Paige turns toward me. What is it? Someone's gaze prickles across my back. I feel watched. A breath later, I dismiss it. Probably an illusion. Hurry, it will be completely dark soon. Paige asks, how are you? She watches me prepare the shelter. How are you so practiced at this? This place is ruined, covered in dust. How can anyone sleep here? I tell her, herbalists use places like this to rest in the mountains. I learned it while gathering herbs on Kunlun Mountain. This shelter is already considered good. We settle for a single bowl. It is better than standing outside in the rain. Take the insect repellent and snake powder and scatter them around the shelter. Also use the beast repelling powder Joel gave us. After we eat, we sleep. I offer Paige the food. Here, eat. She hesitates. You are not eating? I am not hungry. Just taste it. It is fragile and hard to carry. You should eat more, Xiaobai. The quiet meal draws out an old memory. Do you know what the last thing I ate before I died was? An especially bitter bowl of medicine. Joel prescribed it. It was bitter enough to turn my stomach, with a strange fishy smell. I did not want it, but Nadia begged me through her tears. Her voice returns from that night. Good daughter, drink it. Once you do, you will get better. I watched her tears and forced down the medicine, one mouthful at a time. Soon afterward, sleep overcame me. When I opened my eyes again, I had already died. My spirit floated inside the morning hall, watching everything from above. Nadia clung to my coffin and sobbed until she could barely breathe. I flew around her, trying to help, but my hands passed straight through her. I screamed until my throat broke. Joel's answer makes the memory darker. A calming tonic should not smell fishy, and Joel is a renowned physician. Even if he knew some poisonous secret formula, your medical history is too strange. What exactly did she say? I remember the answer. She said I only had an ordinary illness, then left the prescription and went traveling. I improved after 2 days, but the final dose, the suspicion remains unproven. We cannot verify it now. I bring us back to the present. After we obtain the tree fragment and revive the cherry tree, we will investigate. Paige considers my fate. Your luck is strange. Joel failed to save you, then one expert came, left, and another appeared. I take the coincidence as proof of my fortune. This young lady survives because heaven favors her. Night closes over Blackwind Mountain. Paige asks, do you really have to keep watch? I answer, the beasts here are fierce. You sleep. I do not need sleep. Stop fussing. I scattered Joel's repellent outside. Ordinary beasts should not come near us. The forest suddenly falls still. Beyond the shelter, a tiger emerges, far more menacing than any ordinary beast. Its eyes lock onto us. The sudden appearance gives me one thought. What an opportunity. The tiger prowls closer, blocking the dark path through the trees. Its heavy breathing reaches the shelter, and every instinct warns me that this is no ordinary encounter. Paige stays behind me while I watch the beast measure our distance. Neither of us can relax. The mountain has changed from a difficult journey into an immediate threat. I keep my eyes on the tiger. We cannot stay here any longer. The tiger was set up. Someone tampered with it, knowing we were coming. Only a few people knew we would visit Blackwind Mountain for the tree's core. Don't rush to judgment. This whole thing is suspicious. I study the clues. We can't say who the villain is yet. Right now, you're the only person I can trust. I trust you too. After traveling all night, I tell her, go sleep for a while, I'll keep watch. I still need strength, greater strength. I turn to the road ahead. Let's decide where we go from here. The route feels wrong. Yesterday's road took us at least 30 extra miles. Today's map is wrong too. The map sends us right beneath the rocks, then down into a ravine. But the real path turns left through the brush, toward level ground. It saves at least 10 miles. I'll go ahead and check. We keep moving and see how far we can get before sunset. Tonight brings one final experiment. If it works, you say. The map is wrong in too many places. Did Joel draw it by mistake or on purpose? On purpose. Why would he do that? Maybe he wanted to delay us, so we would miss the flower that can save the tree. But if he wanted the tree to die, he could have hidden its location completely. You're right. Then what does he want? A memory strikes me. What is it? Joel is connected to Kunlun. My master once said Kunlun techniques open the spirit eye. Once a cultivator reaches the required level, that eye can see through yin and yang. Joel studied there for 10 years. His cultivation should be strong enough. He couldn't have failed to see you. Then he should have seen me. The thought chills me. Why did he pretend not to see me every time he visited the chef family? Could he be connected to my death? Was that calming soup the reason? I can't prove it yet, but something is definitely wrong. He can see you, yet he pretended to be blind and drew the wrong map. There has to be a reason. I hand over the medicine packet. Help me, Paige. Scatter this several miles away. This is my last test for Joel. Old Joel wouldn't betray his fellow disciples. This must be a misunderstanding. The powder is the problem. I scatter it. Instead of thinning the beasts, it draws a whole pack of them into a frenzy. Forget it. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you. Should we keep going? This is a trap, but we've come this far. Even the dragon pool of blood won't stop us. Beyond absorbing yin energy, I must command the surrounding darkness as if it were my own hands. Keep going. Don't stop. The energy hardens, then moves through the night's dampness. It worked. Without touching anything, I sense the air, the warmth, and every movement around our treeside camp. I can feel everything nearby. I no longer need Joel's useless map. My yin energy guides us, and we reach the 6th-day camp 3 days early. My wife truly is impressive. That old bastard either wants us dead or wants to delay us. Enough talking. Rest here while I scout ahead. A warning comes from the trees. What is it? People are in the forest, and they're carrying weapons. I'll take a look. The bandit leader watches me vanish. That brat runs fast. Second, take men after him. We lost him on the first day. He looks delicate. Could he be using sorcery? Sorcery, my ass. The employer says they also want the tree's core. The leader settles in at the camp. We wait here until he returns. Who is the employer? 500 silver for killing one ordinary person is incredible. Don't ask questions you shouldn't ask. When that fat prize arrives, rush him, cut off his head, and take the money into town. Kill him, then we celebrate in town. 500 silver, plus the tree's core. The employer even knows our purpose. Through the trees, I count more than 10 men with cleavers and repeating crossbows. They were hired to ambush and kill us for 500 silver. Whoever hired them knows we're here for the tree's core. Apart from that old bastard Joel, who else could know? He's ruthless. What do we do? They outnumber us, and they have crossbows. A direct fight would cost us. We'd lose in a head-on clash. These fools think they can wait here and ambush us? I prepare an illusion. Silent voices, lost paths, amplified sound. My old master forbade me to play with these at Kunlun Mountain, but here in this wilderness, I'll make these hunters remember us forever. The other voice laughs. There is plenty of wickedness in your mind. It's cruel, but I like it. It's called strategy. Strategy, understand? Come on, we'll set the stage for them. Pagey, 3 yards to the left. Behind that moss-covered boulder? That's the one. If I'd known we'd face such fools, I would have drawn more lightning fire talismans. For now, the protection formation drains my blood. Stop complaining. There's movement at the camp. The leader sent 2 men with swords to scout the right side. They move to watch the trail while the others remain by the fire. Hurry, finish the last formation points and leave them to— You handle it. Me? A bandit spots us. There they are. Run. Another stumbles. Ah, I fell, chief. The bandits find their target. We found the fat sheep. He's here. Brothers, don't let him escape. Cut off his head, and the 500 tails are ours. You little brat, stop. I want him alive. Shortfang runs toward the cliffs. The panicked man chooses the wrong path, and the bandits rush to trap him. Surround him. Take him alive. 11, 12, 13 bandits. The whole group has gathered. We're all here. Attack. It's your turn. The ambush is ready. They expect an easy kill. Move. The path twists into a maze of illusions. The bandits lose sight of everything. What kind of demon art is this? Enough tricks. Die. Their blades cut only empty air. I can't see him. One after another, the bandits fall. He's dead. No, we still can't see him. Help. Silence swallows the camp. The surviving bandits scramble back. Retreat. I let them hear my voice. Aren't you very strong? Why are you running like beaten dogs now? There's a ghost. Ghosts. Master, spare us. Another voice breaks. This is bad. A ghost? The surviving bandits stare into the darkness. I laugh once, then look at the bodies. I only laughed a few times. How did that kill them? The laughter worked too well. That was good. Don't laugh like that again. The bandits drop to their knees. Immortal, spare me. I have parents and children. Please spare my life. Who hired you? The man who paid you. What did he look like? What was he wearing? How did he sound? The bandit struggles to remember. I don't know. Truly, I don't. He wore a black bamboo hat, pulled low so we couldn't see his face. His voice was extremely hoarse, as if smoke had burned his throat. He gave us 500 taels to kill a man going after some tree heart marrow. He threatened to kill our entire families if we failed. We were forced. That's everything. Did he say anything else, like my past, or why he wanted me dead? No, truly nothing. He paid us and left. We don't even know if he was a man or woman. Immortal, I'm telling the truth. Ask the city bank if you doubt me. The 500 taels came from Fukang Bank in the southern district. The clue points toward Joel, but the disguise does not fit his known voice. Joel's copper-colored eyes and normal voice weaken the suspicion. Could someone else be hiding behind a disguise, or could Joel have changed both? Come with us. Try anything, and you'll join your brothers below. Yes, sir. I wouldn't dare. They leave the captive behind. Sleep for a day and night. By the time you wake, we'll be long gone. Whether you survive is up to fate. You really make things easy for yourself. You're just leaving him here? What? Should I carry him out and report this? That would waste food. He never saw the enemy's face, so reporting him is useless. Leave him to fend for himself. We wonder who hired the bandits. The physician Joel looks most suspicious, but we have no proof. According to our plan, by tomorrow, we reach the ancient tree. Tonight we rest here. Tomorrow may bring another brutal fight. I will absorb extra yin energy. You draw more talismans too. The camp settles, but my face looks worse. I am barely alive. How could I have any color? Then the offer comes. Come here. A hug might help. Sleep. You have not rested for days. I have been watching you. I do not need sleep. Still, I admit, even without needing it, sleep feels wonderful. Then sleep. Something feels wrong, though I cannot explain it. I only know he looks terribly uncomfortable. My family. The dead laurel tree had been pitiful, but this one is healthy. Somehow, it makes me deeply uneasy. Push harder. We should reach it and look first. At last we find it. Then the summer air turns freezing. Too cold. It is the middle of summer. Fog rises ahead. Do not move. The silence feels wrong. What is it? It is far too quiet. I catch a strange odor. It is not rotting plants. It smells more like blood gone foul. Come here. The warning turns to my body. As a pure yin spirit, I am easiest for this thing to cling to. I will draw more talismans for you. Be careful. Do not use too much of your own blood. If trouble comes, you will have no strength left. Can you protect yourself? I have plenty of methods. If I cannot win, I run. Do not worry. I am faster than a rabbit. Then it is settled. If trouble comes, you run. Do not worry about me. I will not worry about you either. Just run. No. Who abandons his wife and runs? We move on together. Stay behind me. My yang energy can block some of this. The fog pierces my body, and I cry out. That hurts. The yin energy here is vicious. Good. But Opal sees the tree ahead and warns. That tree is completely wrong. Do not come closer. Sinister runes cover the skin, forming an array that gathers opposing forces. This violates all reason. What do we do? Good. They have fallen into the trap. Joel has been waiting for Seth. Little Marshall uncle, negligent as ever. We've waited long. Seth answers. Let us die knowing the truth. Fine. Joel reveals the trap's purpose. Then you two can die knowing everything. Little Marshall uncle, you truly are clever. Even the earlier traps failed, and that girl impressed me too. Paige finally confronts Joel. Why, Joel? My father treated you like a brother. I revered you from childhood. That bowl was yours. Paige demands, was the calming soup deliberately drugged? Joel answers, it was no ordinary calming soup. I spent 30 years preparing it. Joel explains what he made. It was a blood-refined soul-dispersing powder. Your rare pure yin fate left your soul loosely tied to your body, perfect for forging a corpse weapon. Paige asks, what are you trying to do? Joel replies, Senior sister, have you heard of becoming immortal? I sought the way on Kunlun for 10 years, but my talent failed me. What use were artifacts or wealth? Joel's obsession has only one answer. My lifespan was nearly exhausted when I discovered that girl's virtual yin fate and actual yin body. He had guarded Paige as material, not family. For more than 10 years, I protected you carefully. Before you turned 16, you could not suffer even one injury, or this perfect material would be ruined. Paige spits back, and then, you arranged his fake death and schemed against the Shi family. You have no shame. Joel answers, such precious material had to be protected. Joel describes the final preparation. I kept her carefully until 18, when her fate matured, then I specially refined a soul-separating umbrella for her. The death was planned to the hour. I calculated the exact time and direction. After burial, on the 7th day, you should have awakened inside a cold, narrow, lightless coffin. Joel wanted Paige to suffocate there. You would feel the air slowly vanish, struggling through choking despair until death. Then your corpse would become the finest material for a supreme corpse curse. The scheme would turn death itself into power. Your consciousness would become a vicious, vengeful spirit. I would refine both into an unprecedented corpse pill, become immortal, and escape the cycle of rebirth. Paige exposes the failure. But you failed. Luck kept me from being buried. Joel admits, I calculated everything, except that. Joel counts the disasters. I never expected her obsession to disturb the officials, or a nameless wandering Taoist to appear. Her marriage ritual brought a thorn into my plans, and then you arrived too, you stray dog. The accusation shifts towards Seth. The wandering Taoist was not Joel's physician. Someone else protected me. Joel turns to Seth. As for you, I call you Little Marshall uncle when pleased. Seth refuses the insult. When displeased, you call me a Kunlun disciple. Do not disgust me. Kunlun teaches us to follow heaven's will, not your kind of evil art. Seth condemns Joel's ambition. You sacrifice lives for immortality. Being cast out of Kunlun was proof that my elders saw your true nature clearly. Joel welcomes the confrontation. No matter, you walk straight into my net. I cannot refine the girl and her soul together now, but adding a Kunlun disciple will compensate. His new victims are already chosen. You two will become the first batch of materials. Did you think I failed to notice your delay? Joel and Seth are both buying time. I am waiting for the refining array to activate. What are you waiting for? Seth answers. Guess. Seth gives the answer plainly. Do it. Joel cannot understand their calm. Why aren't you running? Seth answers from where they are bound. Release us, and we can run right now. Watch us. Very well. Joel promises torment. Little Marshall uncle, I will make you suffer through soul refining. No need to hurry. I will take you one at a time. The threat closes in. Joel calls, come here, little. The weapon is within reach. I snarl, give me that thing. I'll kill you, you madman. Seth realizes the danger. Xiaobai, are you trying to self-destruct? Paige pleads for my life. Please. My strength is collapsing. Quickly, go. I'm going to die. Even at the end, I cannot hold Paige's hand. The separation leaves her calling my name. A stranger examines me. He is fine. His spirit was simply exhausted, so he fell asleep. I ask, who are you? Then Paige says, thank you, Elder. The cultivator explains what changed. Joel is dead. The array is broken. You are both safe now. Your spirit is powerful but lacking endurance, and your profound yin body is exceptionally rare. Pure yin cannot exist alone. Once evil enters, it withers. You two carry pure yang and pure yin, opposing forces that also give each other life. Your wedding bound that yin affinity together. When you offered your life for him, the desperate act awakened your dormant yang source. It broke open his meridians. Drawn by your blood and determination, his profound yin spirit preserved one last spark of life. This is the shadow of yin and yang. It is not a killing technique, but a method for balancing the dragon and tiger. Follow this diagram and guide your pure yang into his spirit. Let the energy circulate endlessly. You must sustain each other, sharing life rather than treating the other as an inert object. Follow the rules, and the way becomes clear. Understand your own nature, and life continues. Do not cling to the pattern while forgetting its purpose. The cultivator leaves them with one final warning. Practice the circulation, but remember why you are alive. Now go. Energy is flowing through me. This technique was left by a master, so we must practice it together. Slow down. This isn't wine you can gulp. What? I only wanted to help you recover sooner. Once your spirit grows solid, won't everything improve? The lesson returns to balance. Don't cling to the boat and forget why you sail. Spring yang creates life, dark yin nourishes it. Could the purpose be to temper and transform each other through the cycle of yin and yang? The two energies finally settle into harmony. The result is astonishing. It worked. We're both better. The danger seems to have helped us. Paige, let's leave. We shouldn't stay in this haunted place. Then something moves below the earth. What is it? Wait. Deep inside the earth veins, something stirs. Another presence breaks free. Run! We can't stay here. Don't run. This isn't an evil technique. What is it then? Who else could be causing this? Don't panic. It doesn't feel like Joel Winters' sinister energy. It feels different. A cry of pain rises from below, almost like a plea. It's asking for help. What could be calling from underground? Ignore it. This has to be a trap. But the thought reaching me is pure and harmless. Trust me just once. Protect me while I investigate. My spirit can enter the earth veins. You can send your spirit into the earth veins? Have you done that before? In all my years at Kunlun, I never even heard of it. Kunlun can't manage something this simple. That's not the issue. Nobody has ever heard of it. But storybooks always show evil cultivators raising ghosts to search underground for treasure. You know those are only storybooks, and those were evil cultivators. Kunlun is a respected school. We don't use crooked methods like that. Then explain Joel Winters' case. The question lands exactly where it hurts. Fine. Go ahead. I'll protect you here. Thank you. I'll reward you when you return. Just make sure nothing happens to you. The remains of Joel Winters' formation weigh heavily on the air. Below, a frightened presence begs, please, don't be afraid. Wait for me. I'll find someone and bring help. Just hold on. The answer comes quickly. Good. Opal. It's that ancient tree. Its last clean spirit stone is hidden in a broken root, and it's fading. We have to save it. Save a tree? I have already killed several potted plants. It lived for over 1,000 years on Black Wind Mountain. It never harmed anyone, yet they used it as a sacrifice. We can't watch its last pure thought disappear. Let's try the yin-yang guide, alright? That method is for human cultivation, not saving a tree. Fine, we'll try, but I can't promise I can save it. If it fails, don't blame yourself. I won't. Trying is enough. I'll send yang energy into the earth veins. You guide it and keep the flow from scattering. I adjust the currents and bring the two forces together. The buried life responds. Against all odds, we revive the old tree. Its life force is incredibly stubborn. Let's take it with us. Black Wind Mountain isn't safe. We can raise it at the Shea family estate beside my osmanthus tree. I'll care for it every day. You don't want to leave? Fine. I won't take you away. You were born in these mountains, so you belong in the forest. We'll plant you here instead, in the best place we can find. The tiny sprout waits for its new home. Opal, it's so small. What if a wild boar steps on it? I don't think that will happen. I think it will. All right, my wife has spoken. What choice do I have? I prepare a protective formation. The explosion destroyed all my supplies. In these deep mountains there's no cinnabar and no yellow paper. What am I supposed to draw with? Use the tree's wood. You draw talismans on wood all the time. You said cinnabar was useless. The power comes from what enters the material. So you lied to me. A talisman uses wood as its vessel. A symbol is only a container that fixes the wood's power. Paige, I have a new idea. Watch this sprout carefully. I focus on the formation and reach for a different method. Instead of paper, I press the symbols into empty air. You really drew the rune directly in the air. Those strokes are far stronger than anything on yellow paper. That's called genius insight. The yin-yang guide has made the tree transparent to energy. Give me your hand. I don't trust this improvised formation. It could hurt the little one. Balance it with your yin energy. All right. I draw down the light above us, then nourish the tree's spirit with yin energy. The power settles into its roots. The sprout suddenly grows. This is the core of an ancient tree. It left behind every bit of its essence for us. The tree core radiates fierce spiritual energy. Keep it against your middle dantian. Let it nourish you. Your damaged meridians need it more than mine. As a soul, I cannot keep touching such a living treasure. Its vitality will drain my yin energy even faster. The energy settles into Paige and a new idea takes shape. Fine. With power like this, I can test a new technique. Let's go. The first burst launches me across the clearing. Too fast. I didn't mean to kill you. Did you look away before taking off? I tear through the mountain brush, making my own road. Joel is dead, but his scheme is not finished. After 2 days on the road, the Shi family's disasters still refuse to make sense. They seem to begin with Joel's pill experiments, but the pattern breaks. The poisoned osmanthus tree appeared after my fake death. Joel wanted my soul and body, so why poison a tree? He had no reason. Following that thread, Kara and her son were used to poison the tree, then silenced. If Joel did not make the poison, he did not order their deaths either. One clue matters most. The Baihua Tower owner. That lead points beyond Joel. Joel admitted my arrival at the Shi house was an unexpected variable. If he never predicted me, he could not have arranged the trap aimed at me through Baihua Tower. Joel loved showing off the pill formula. If he had built this entire chain of traps, he would have bragged before dying. We thought Joel was the mastermind. He was only another piece. Someone else was pulling the strings. I look back over every close call. Could the expert who helped us be the mastermind? Paige rejects that possibility at once. You're insane. He saved us. Without him, Joel would have killed us. I know that, but Joel once looked kind and gentle too. What if that expert was acting as well? He protected your spirit first, then appeared when we were most desperate. That protection earned our complete trust. What would he gain from such a performance? His cultivation is so high that he could erase the dark art instantly. If he wanted something, he could simply take it. Why manipulate us and Joel for so long? The question hangs between us. To him, we're insects. What benefit could there be in staging a show for insects? The logic fails, and I ease back from the suspicion. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Perhaps two groups are involved. One wants us dead, and another is helping us for reasons we don't know. Paige suddenly stops. Paige, what's wrong? Her expression changes as a fresh idea strikes her. Let's test it before we leave the mountain. I turn to the talismans. What are you planning now? Naturally, more talismans. The 5 elements generate one another. Wood feeds fire. If I crush and recombine 2 mutually generating talismans, the result could be powerful. Paige hears the danger immediately. Different elements compressed into one tiny space will clash. That's why you guard me. If anything feels wrong, cool me with your yin energy. The fire talisman swells and rolls like molten metal. Fire enters the furnace. Melt away. Wood and fire fuse, and the blast tears through the practice ground. What kind of power is this? Wood feeding fire can melt stone. The next experiment reverses the balance. Then what about water against fire? Ghost water, metal and fire. Drink this. The combined elements collide with a violent crack. I wanted to test a metal, fire, and wood triad. What happened? The explosion reaches higher and farther than the last. It blows harder and farther. Forget it. That combination would send me away first. If anyone needs a mountain opened or a mine dug, I'll recommend you. Paige starts to leave, but I call her back. Don't rush off, wife. You still have a technique to learn. Yin energy brings cold and can freeze anything. Don't freeze yourself. Wrap the stone in yin energy until it is solid, then throw it like a whip. Go. The frozen stone smashes through the target. This method is interesting. Is that power a little too strong? A second use comes to me. Yin energy can work as a rope too. Brilliant. It can support an invisible net, set traps, and catch people. That's a perfect tool. Try it. Paige studies me instead of the net. Why are you looking at me like that? The yin strands tighten into a pit beneath her feet. If it can become a net, why not something else? You dug a hole? That works too? Don't move. The invisible support lifts me cleanly into the air. I'm flying. See? Flying is no great thing once you get used to it. I steady myself above the ground and call down to Paige. Paige, I'll take you flying later. Paige watches the motion closely. If my extreme form combines with your lift, Could we make a combination technique to catch people? The new formation locks into place beneath us. Hold tight. The servants have searched for days without finding me. The herbalist warned them about tigers in the mountains. If I die there, the madam will skin them alive. I'm back. The missing son-in-law suddenly appears. I arrive at last. Am I too late? Worried about me, are you? The servant stares at my battered return. What happened? Did a tiger chew you up and spit you out? Enough nonsense. I have the medicine, so there is no time to waste. We're going straight home. The carriage is ready, son-in-law. Please get in. Too slow. Follow after me. I dash ahead, leaving the servants staring after me. What a strange son-in-law. How does he run faster than a horse? Faster. Page, lend me some strength. Focus and you'll... Page struggles to keep up. Can't you slow down? Why are you rushing? Are you in love with my heroic figure? Power through it. Next time, speak sooner. Who walks without watching where they're going? Then I hurry her onward. Come on, stop dawdling. Let's get home, mother. I found the tree heart marrow. The physician examines the sick mother. This illness has struck her vital energy. Her anger and shock have already weakened her life force. If her fever remains by dawn, she may not survive. Doctor, please, think of another way to save her. A physician treats illness, not fate. This old man is helpless. He leaves the fever medicine behind. Keep using it. For the main treatment, do what you can and leave the rest to heaven. Several bowls of medicine later, her fever still has not fallen. Why isn't she improving? The technique taught by ordinary people won't work. I'm pure yang, and mother can't bear Paige's yin energy either. What else can I do? The tree heart marrow is too powerful. Mother may not absorb it. I'll use this leaf instead. I place the leaf in the steward's hands. Boil it with clean water. Add nothing else. Keep the fire low and steep it for 1 tea measure. Understood. I'll do it now. When I return, mother is still resting. Good, you're awake. I found a way to save the osmanthus tree. Sleep peacefully, mother. I'll handle everything. Tomorrow, use only clean water again. Bring me the boiled leaf when it's ready. Let's go outside and let mother recover quietly. The steward reports that the old well water has been used as ordered. I dismiss her to rest. Thank you, Opal. Without you, mother would have... Mother was blessed with a strong life, and we were lucky. This time, we truly owe you. I never imagined a tree leaf could save her. It isn't only this time. You've saved us again and again, Opal. How can I repay you? A husband and wife don't keep accounts. I tease her. If you want to hit me, just make it quick. We are married. There's no need to talk about repayment. Exactly. When disaster came, we faced it together, but the tree heart marrow carries too much spiritual power. We must wait until mother fully recovers. We can save the tree after that. We can't risk another accident. Then I ask, Paige, what if I never return to my own body? The road reveals itself at the mountain's front. If I can't return, what should I do? Then rest as a senior sister for now. Paige recalls what her master taught her. I once heard that when someone dies but their consciousness remains, they can cultivate into an immortal. A senior sister immortal is still an immortal. You could live freely and never grow old. That possibility gives me an answer. Then teach me how to become one. Teaching you won't be a problem, but you'll need some payment. Payment? You mean revenge?